What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 5 battle for Pack, the Pokemon All-Stars competition. And today we are facing off against Bruno and the Chernobyl Dragalges. We are currently 1-3. We're not doing well, but we have a chance to get a W today in a matchup that is very, very difficult for my team. You guys are going to see why. We're going to show the matchup right now. Let's just go ahead and jump on into it. Of course, guys, if you want to skip the team build, you can click on the timestamp on the screen and in the description. But here is the matchup, and of course, every single time, the girls have got to come say hi to me. That is my cat, by the way, for those of you who are new, because we have quite a few new people. Regardless, the matchup is spooky. My opponent has a Zygarde, which is terrifying in its own right. I do have a couple of decent answers to it. I have 3 Intimidate Mons. I have Landorus-t, which is kind of nice. I have a Curum, which speed ties, and I can hit it with a 4 times effective Freeze Dry or Ice Beam to get the KO. Terrakion is terrifying for my team to deal with, but again, 3 Intimidators, which is nice. 2 of them which resist fighting, and that's just really nice. And my answers to Rock are decent. There's Blacephalon, which is super annoying. Thank God I have an Incineroar, which resists its dual stabs. Scizor is the most annoying Pokemon to deal with on my team, and is the sole reason I am not bringing Curum this week. Curum has no kind of match this week because of the Scizor, plus the Terrakion. Really, that's the main thing. Then there's the Milotic, annoying as hell because my Electric type is a Vikavolt, my Grass type is a Whimsicott. Both are typically run more defensively in my builds, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to run or to beat down Milotic. Galarian is annoying as hell. It's just fat, it's defensive, it has Levitate to get by my Landorus, which is tough. Mesprit, again, Levitate Pokemon, but it's super bulky, gets up rocks. Sneasel, really expect that thing to come because it outspeeds my entire team outside of Whimsicott and hits my Gengar and my Landorus for super effective stab damage, which is terrifying. Rotom is annoying. I just don't think he's gonna have enough room for Rotom on this build. Kangaskhan probably has to come if he wants to not lose to a Life Orb Nasty Plot Kangaskhan, or Gengar, excuse me. And there's Tangela, which is his only resist to ground. He has 3 immunities rather, all of which have Levitate, but this Tangela is the only thing that's immune to or resisting ground type attacks. Go ahead and jump into what our first mod is going to be, and I decided to build this team around Bandorus, Choice Band Landorus, the Dark Knight, Earthquake, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Psychic this week. Now, Psychic is there specifically for the Galarian. It does like 48 minimum to max defense, max HP Weezing. So having Psychic is good, especially if I need to break something later on in the game, and I don't have the opportunity to do so while locking myself into something like a Stone Edge or something like that. So I'd rather have Psychic. Obviously, if it's running not Levitates, then I can go for Earthquake and just get the KO on that. Knockoff is there to break through something like the Mesprit and the Rotom. It also gets rid of the Violet on the Tangela, which is great. Those are the 3 main answers to this Landorus. If he goes into Scizor or defensive Zygarde or defensive Milotic, they're not appreciating taking a Choice Band 145 base attack Adamant Earthquake from a Landorus there, and it's just not going to happen. In general, really good Pokemon here. What it has speed for is number 1, speed for 12 speed Zygarde, plus a bit more. And the plus a bit more is there so we can outspeed anything at -1 because we are bringing webs this week. The only things that outspeed us actually with the webs up are going to be a Scarf, Zygarde, Terrakion, Blacephalon, Sneasel, or Rotom. That's it, or even regular Rotom, because Rotom's not affected by the webs. So yeah, very good set here. I'm hoping that can do a lot of work for us. In general, it's just a fat Pokemon that can do so much damage, so I'm hoping it is going to be one of our MVPs this week. Our next mod is going to be Nacho Libre, our Incineroar, the second member of our Intimidate Core, Parting Shot, Knockoff, Flamethrower, and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp was like, I don't know what to run here. I just put Will-O-Wisp because in case he goes into Terrakion or in case he goes to Zygarde on this Pokemon, I can get a fat Will-O-Wisp off, which is really, really good. In general, just a strong Pokemon to deal a lot of damage to his team. Get rid of items, which is nice. Parting Shot is annoying as hell unless he's competitive Milotic, which I do expect to be a possibility. And then Flamethrower is there over Flare Blitz because I don't want to, number 1, take Recoil, and number 2, I don't want to miss with something like Blaze Kick. So I felt like having Flamethrower was the better option because it does more damage to Scizor, but it also does more damage to the Weezing, which is pretty important here because last time I played against a Weezing came in and tried to handle the Incineroar. Don't want to let that happen again. Our investment in our special defense allows me to take 2 Specs Fire Blast from Timid Blacephalon with Rocks Up and our leftovers recovery, and we take a Life Orb Jolly Terrakion's close combat because of our Intimidate, which is really nice. Our next mon is going to be Scream, our Gengar. This is one of our win conditions here. If we can get up a Nasty Plot and we have webs up, then I think we might actually just win the game if we get rid of the Scarfers. We have Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Sludge Bomb, and Nasty Plot. The only Pokemon that outspeeds this are going to be Scarf Pokemon when there's no webs up, or Scarf Pokemon when there, or Scarf Sneasel specifically, or Rotom when there are webs up. yeah, Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb are fantastic in this matchup. I have Sludge Bomb over Sludge Wave because I felt like getting the poison on something like the incoming Zygarde would be really nice for the longevity of my team. It'd also be really nice to get the Sludge Bomb poison on the Milotic. Just in general, poison is nice to get the extra chip damage so I can wear the team down a lot quicker. Ice Wind is there because I don't want to be in a situation like I was a few weeks back against the Garchomp, I think it was. Yeah, against Gray, where it's like, hey, I can go for an Icy Wind and get the KO, or I can go for a Shadow Ball and do neutral damage. Icy Wind would have gotten the KO, and I would have been fine there against the Garchomp, had my Gengar on the back for basically everything I would have needed for, and then I would have been fine in that matchup. But I didn't have it. Now I'm better prepared for the Zygarde. Also, Zygarde can easily boost its speed. So going for Icy Wind, if it goes for a Dragon Dance against me, is just a huge advantage for me because he won't be able to get the speed boost. Yeah, he gets the attack boost, but what's important is he doesn't outspeed my threats. And that is the main focus here. In general, really good Pokemon. This is one of my win conditions. Cassiberry is there for the Blacephalon, but also the Rotom, which are the main things. Obviously, Scissor's gonna be annoying because that's priority, but I feel like I can do decently well against it if it's not like Swords Danced it up. Our next mon is going to be Ants, our Vikavolt with the Rocky Helmet. This is one of my Scizor answers. It is very, very, very defensive. Starting off, our special defense investment allows me to take a +2 modest Milotic's Surf from full, which is crazy. And that's just the main thing is, in case it's a competitive Milotic, either for Webs or for Triple Intimidate or for Parting Shot, whatever the case is going to be, competitive and defiant, they just run my team. So hopefully, we can break through that with our Vikavolt here. Volt Switch is fantastic against the entire team. His only immunity to electric is going to be the Zygarde, and we do like 38% min. I think it's like actually 44% min. Is it? Well, I think it's actually 35% min to max HP Zygarde. That's what it is. So depending on his Zygarde set, we can do a shit ton of damage. We do take a Specs Blacephalon's Shadow Ball from full, which is pretty important. We take any Adamant Scarf Terrakion attack. If it's like Scarf Stone Edge, we take the attack, which is nice. Roost for recovery, Sticky Web for just like helping the team win basically, and that's the main thing. In general, it's a solid Pokemon. The helmet is nice to get extra chip on something like Milotic going for Flip Turn, Mesprit Flip Turn or U-Turn rather, Scizor U-Turn, Bullet Punch, whatever. That's the main thing. It also chips down the Terrakion, potentially breaks a sash on that thing. So in general, helmet is a very solid item here. Next up, we have some Spice. We are running Life Orb Whimsicott. Yes, Life Orb Whimsicott. What the hell? The Life Orb is here because look at his team and look at the coverage I have. Moonblast, Psychic, Giga Drain, and Shadow Ball. The only Pokemon that resists basically these moves is going to be the Scizor, which resists 3 of them. Shadow Ball to like no special defense Scizor. It does, I think it's like 31 to 38%, and Spadef Scizor takes a quarter, which is like not great, but it forces it to take chip. It forces it to go for Roost, as I can get into my Incineroar, as I can get into my Choice Band Landorus, and just start wearing the team down more. The whole point is I want to put the Scizor on the back foot, and if I can find a way to 3 KO it with a Choice Band, or a Life Orb Whimsicott rather, it's great for me. Obviously, I could have gone with Hurricane, and Hurricane was a potential option for me over Shadow Ball, but I felt like having the 70% chance to hit was just not going to be an advantage for me, so I decided to go with something that was more reliable and just try and outplay later on down the line instead of just rely on the 70%. The investment we have in our speed is there for a Sneasel creeping my Gengar, and in general, this Pokemon's really good. We're not running Prankster because we don't need to, and in case the Zygarde goes for sub, I can just go for Moonblast and go right past it, which is really, really cool as well. Our next mod is going to be Fight Club, the Urshifu Rapid Strike, with Surging Strikes, Drain Punch, Sub, and Bulk Up. This Pokemon is running sub. No leftovers. The last time I ran a set like this, it was against another Weezing, and we lost that week because I think I revealed the fact that I was going to be going for sub pretty early on as well. This time though, I have a couple differences. Number one, I'm not leftover, so I'm not telegraphing that I am a subset. I am running Bulk Up, which is pretty important, and I am running Protective Pads. So pads will let me just break through things like the Weezing pretty easily, and I do like 35% to the Weezing at least with a Surging Strikes, which is nice. If I get up to +2 or +1 rather, we do 2 a KO it all the time, which is fantastic. Yes, it has access to Strain Steam, and I'll be doing super effective damage to me and breaking me, but I felt like this was just the better option this week over something like Poison Jab or U-Turn or whatever. In general, this Pokemon is nice because it sets up on a non-offensive Milotic. It also forces out the Zygarde. Forces out the Terrakion. It also kind of forces out the Zygarde, because I do have the Ice Punch shenanigans. I do take any attack from Blacephalon because I have 204 EVs in HP, which is insane, and basically the speed on the set is the same speed as Landorus, which allows me to outspeed anything at -1. Which is just great. It's really big. In general, this Pokemon can be very nice for me and helps me wear down the Scizor, the Milotic, and the Weezing for the rest of my team. That is the main reason behind this set, and hopefully he can allocate a lot of resources to this Pokemon so that I can just wear him down with my Gengar and my Choice Band Landorus. Guys, that's gonna be it for the team for this week's battle. Hoping that it can go well. I am just honestly, we really need a W. We really, really need a W, and I'm hoping that it can get done. So I will see you guys in the battle in just a second. All right, everyone, we're back. And this team is a smidge different than I expected. No Blacephalon is nice. No Rotom is also nice. Okay. But again, we expected definitely to see the... Wow, oh my god, there is no ground immunity. So I can just, as soon as I get rid of the Violite on Tangela, I'm in a really, really good position. Okay, very interesting. So right here, I could lead off with ants here and try and get up my my hazards. I can get my hazards here. I think that also leading off with the Dark Knight is really solid. It could help out, unless he leads off with Tangle. But I don't think he leads off with Tangle against a potential Vikavolt. So I'm going to lead off with Choice Band Landorus here, and we're just trying to do a big damage to basically everything. And we're going to done. And I think what's going to happen is, whatever he goes into, we're probably going to click Knockoff against it. That way I can find out what kind of... Well, I can get rid of the Violite on the Tangela, which is really, really important. So fingers crossed that we can get that done. Hopefully my mic is recording, as it is. And let's do this. I'm really surprised to not see the wheezing. Very surprised, but I will take it. Basilisk. There we go. It's the Zygarde. So this thing will outspeed me, but I am able to intimidate it down, which is nice. So if I go Zygarde, we are Choice Band. So let's say that's just like no defense. Let's say it's no defense at all. Best case scenario. Oh, and it's a white herb set. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. So Earthquake to no defense will do 71 to 84, which is good. It's very good. There's no more anything on it. I can go for a U-turn here. I think that's a pretty safe play, to be honest. As much as I want to click like Earthquake on, should I click Earthquake? I feel like I should, because if he goes into Tangle, I have a free switch into my Vikavolt. So I'm going to click Earthquake here and just get big damage off. Hopefully he stays in. He does stay in. So he's getting to +1. And we'll find out right now how much investment he has. This should be big damage here. We should be doing like at least 50% minimum. We're going to go for the Earthquake here. That is not defensive. So assuming this thing is max attack, let's say it's Adamant Nature. So 252 +1 Adamant Nature. Arrows will never KO me. How will Outrage do? Outrage will never KO me. So I'm going to go for another one here. I'm going to get rid of this Pokemon when I can. I'm going to see arrows come out, and this will do at the very most 74%. Yeah, fine with me. I needed this damage. I need to get rid of this Pokemon. It's a really big threat to my team, so we did get rid of it, which is huge for us. There's a Terrakion, of course, which is scary. We should be out of range of Scizzor's Bullet Punch as well. If Scizzor has no attack investment, which it may not because it is, it's probably going to be defensive. It does 57 at most. If it's Adamant max attack, it does 75 HP at most. And that's without an Intimidate, by the way. Banzai, which is the Tangela. Okay. So here I can switch out. If he goes for a Sleep Powder, it is what it is. I mean, I can't really control that. But we're going to go into our Vikavolt here. He has no more electric immunity as well, which is huge. Wow, what a start for us. Obviously, it sucks to take that damage on our Landorus, but if I get up webs, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to have a chance in this game. So we're going to see him switch. We're going to see us switch out. He's going to switch. He's going to probably go for a Sleep Powder, I'd imagine. Maybe a knockoff. We'll see what he does. Leech Seed. And he connects. That's fine with me. I can go for my webs here. If I see him go Terrakion, what do I do? Like if he goes Terrakion on my webs, what's my play? I have a way to intimidate it down. Multiple ways to intimidate it down, which is good. And then I have Urshifu, which takes any one hit. I think maybe another time we get up our webs, right? Or is it that important to get up my webs right now? I can go for my webs here, I think. Let's go for our webs. He's going to switch out. We're planning to see a Terrakion here. Iron Mom, which is Scizzor? Scizzor, okay, I'll take this. I'll get nice, I'll get the webs up. It'll force him to defog if he has it. And if this thing doesn't have defog, if it does not have defog, then nothing has defog. And besides, this is what I want to be in against the Scizzor, really. Because what's Scizzor going to do to me? I'm going to Volt Switch out here. We'll see if he defogs away. We're going to see a defog. That's fine. He's going to take some big damage here from the Volt Switch. We'll find out what kind of investment he has. So we want to see Vikavolt now with the Volt Switch. And we know that thing has Volt Switch now, which means it definitely doesn't have Swords Dance. I'm pretty confident about that. And we do nothing. We do, what, 30% to it? So Scizzor, that's especially defensive. I'm pretty confident that's like full Spadef. I can go into Fight Club here. I can go into Urshifu. Yeah, I can go into Urshifu, I think is the play, right? It's probably not the play, to be honest. I can go with the Choice Band Landorus. How much does Landorus do? Landorus Therian. To Sizzle with max HP, no defense, we do enough to Oko with Earthquake, which is insane. I can go for a knockoff with Landorus as well, which I think is probably the safest play because that's going to force out, it's going to force in the, what is that thing called? It's going to force in the Tangela, and I can get rid of the Violate, which is huge. But this thing, if it's got no investment, it has to, it dies to Earthquake. And it's leftovers, good to know. So it's not Akaberry. The reason I did not go into my, what's that thing called? Incineroar is because if I go for a Parting Shot, which is obviously the play, he could either make the prediction and stay in a U-turn, or, and what's scary about this too, is he could pretty freely go for the Milotic, and if that thing is going to be, what's the word? Competitive, that's annoying. But he switches out, and he goes into, okay, back into this, which is nice, because I get a knockoff on this thing, and now it can't handle my Earthquakes as well anymore. Yeah, so getting rid of the knockoff is nice. We did about 25% to it, so we can just hard switch here. I think what I want to do is go, in the event, I'm faster, so I switch out first. Because if I go into Vikavolt again, it's not good. I can go into the Lorax here, which, like, I don't want to risk a Sludge Bomb coming out, which is an issue. I think what I'll do is I'll still go into Ants here, and we'll kind of play around the Incineroar, not the Incineroar, the Terrakion a little bit. Ooh. So we get into our Vikavolt here. We're going to see a double. We're going to see a double, yeah. Into Terrakion. Porthos is definitely Terrakion, isn't it? Yeah. So that's fine. Again, he has to make that play, and I have to make this play too. I can't risk, like, taking the hit there. I can go into Urshifu here. That kind of helps me out a little bit against something. How much do I need Nacho Libre? I think I just got to go for it. Like, I can get the Intimidate off, which is going to be huge, and then I can go from there. Find out what kind of set this thing is. Yeah, this Pokemon just rips me. It just destroys my team. It's crazy how strong it is. So we're going to get the Intimidate off. We'll see if he goes for a Stone Edge. There's a Stone Edge. It does connect. We take this hit. Yep. Not well, but that tells me it's definitely not Life Orb. Tells me it's not boosting at him either. Okay, so now it might be Scarfed. I just don't want to risk. If I go into my Urshifu here, Urshifu against Terrakion, it's at -1. You know it's not Life Orb. Well, now -1. Close Combat does 40% at most. It's like I want to keep this thing around. That's why. I can go into Fight Club here. I think is the play. I'll take some chip. I mean, how much do I need this Pokemon? How much do I need Incineroar? Incineroar is nice to help knock off some items, get some momentum around. Let's just go into Fight Club here. Let's go into Fight Club. I'll take 40% tops from the... Oh, he just switches out. Okay, into what? Okay, he goes hard into Milo. Maybe he's competitive? Maybe he's competitive? And that's why. We're going to see Fight Club come out. Okay. There's no Flame War popping. So I kind of want to go for a sub here and see what he wants to do to me. Like, what's the play on his end? I'm going to sub here. I'm going to scout. I want to scout. Could definitely be Helmet. We are Adamant max attack. And I see a Milotic in front of me. Flip turn. That's fine. We keep our sub up. So the fact that it's flip turn tells me it's probably going to be defensive. And if it's fully defensive with no... We know it's not burnt. So if it's fully defensive, a bold nature... Come on now, not bashful. Bold. Then... Surging Strike... Or not Surging Strikes. Drain Punch does 28 to 34. Here comes the Tangela. Okay, I can go for a Drain Punch here on this. It's got no Violite, which is nice. And I can just kind of do some damage, which is going to be nice. So I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. Nothing. Holy shit, I wish I had U-turned so badly. I wish I had U-turned so badly. Oh, man. Giga Drain, okay. Another Giga Drain. Like, I could go hard into... Like, what do I go into here? I can go to Gengar and try and scare things out. I can go to Lorax, like hard into the Lorax right now. I think the play is still going to Ants and play from there. So we're going to switch out. We'll see what he wants to do. I have a history of running U-turn with bulk up, so he's gonna switch out again. He's gonna go back into Terrakion. Oh, he goes into Medusa. Okay, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. So here I can get on my webs again, I think, is the play, right? Or is it play Volt Switch? The play is get my webs to force the Scizor into Volt Switch, and I go from there. I go from there. So we're gonna see a flip turn come out. That's gonna be Helmet. If I go for a Volt Switch as he goes into the... If I go for Volt Switch as he goes into the Terrakion, that puts him really on the hind foot, or any electric move rather. So I don't think he goes into Terrakion here. Yeah, he goes into Scizor. So I get on my webs again. I can go for another Volt Switch here. Okay. It's unfortunate because I think the Scizor is going to be a big pain in my ass. The Scizor is going to be a huge pain in my ass, this fucking Scizor. Because it's defog right now. But we're able to chip. We're able to get chip on it. This is going to be a long waiting game. Getting chip on this Pokemon is going to be very important. So we're going to go for the Volt Switch here. I think down the line what I should do is I should probably go for a Recover, or a Roost rather, and then go for the Volt Switch on the next time the Scizor comes in when I get that webs up. Because here, if I go into Nacho Libre, Scizor with no investment, -1. How much is U-turn going to do to me? Against Incineroar. U-turn does 39%, 39 points of health at most to me. So I can go this, and I can go into, I think it goes Milotic, let's say. I can go into, let's go into the Dark Knight again. Let's go into the Dark Knight again. And if he decides to roost here, he roosts, and so be it. But like, I just gotta get momentum on this thing, and he might even go for a U-turn again. He might. I mean, if he does, I go into my Vikavolt. If he stays in, rather, I go into my Vikavolt. Let's go for the U-turn here. I really wish I wasn't Bandit anymore. Let's see if he makes the play. He switches out. Good. He switches out. And he's going to go into the Tangela. Yep, this is going to take like 45% from U-turn. This is banned U-turn, 145 attack. Adamant Nature. Yeah, more than just banned. That's very good. That's very good. Or more than just 45%. So I can go into Ants here again. Yeah, we got to go into Ants. And I think now is when I can go for a Bug Buzz, I believe, right? Or do I go for a Volt Switch? Let's go for the Volt Switch. Switches out. Good. We got him in the Vortex right now. In comes Porthos, so we got a nice fat Volt Switch off on the Terrakion, which is great for us. 45%. That's like, that seems very little. Vikavolt against Terrakion. No attack Terrakion. No, it makes sense. I can go to the Lorax here. How much does the Lorax take from this? Whimsicott against Terrakion. If it's like Scarf Stone Edge, we take the hit. If it's like Scarf Poison Jab, which I don't know if he's going to do that because it brings in Landorus. That KOs me. Iron Head. That does not KO me. I can go into Lorax, I think, pretty freely here is my play. Or no, it might be into Fight Club. And just go for Drain Punch. Because we're doing like a quarter. Yeah, we're doing like a quarter to, what is that thing called? To Tangela. And Tangela's at like 40% plus 33% from Regenerator. It's like, we're doing a good amount here. So I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. It's going to force in the Tangela again. And we go from there. I'm just trying to put pressure on him. I wish I had U-turn on this Pokemon right now. It'd be so nice for me. Then comes Banzai again. This is just, it's going to take so little damage. Oh my god. Let's Drain Punch here. Yeah. My god. Ugh. My cow is just sitting on me, and like, as soon as she sits on me, I'm just covered in hair. I'm covered in hair. Let's go into... I think here I can go into the Lorax, if anything. If I go into the Lorax, what do I lose to? I'm going Scizor. I lose entirely, but I'm gonna go Ants. If I stay in, like make one prediction, stay in an attack, then I'm in such a good spot. But I can only do that when this thing's in range of the Drain Punch. Stay in. God damn it, man. God damn it. This Pokemon is so annoying. Let's go for... I mean, he could freely go for the close combat, I think. Or the rock move, rather. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here. I'm going to hope that we can... He doesn't go for the Stone Edge. Close combat's me. Beautiful. Oh my god. He gets the Rocky Helmet chip. He's at -1. That was so big for us. That was so big for us. And we can now Volt Switch out. Huge. That's absolutely huge for us. This is going to KO. This should KO. I'd be surprised if it didn't. We did 39% min. Without it, beautiful. Terrakion is gone. His big offensive threats are out of the picture. That's huge for us. That's so big. That is so, so big. What comes in now? I can go Landorus. What comes in on Landorus now? Like, I outspeed everything. Yeah, I outspeed everything, and I take Scizor Bullet Punch. So we go into Landorus. Force him to go into Tangela. I U-turn on that thing. I mean, how much does Psychic do? Landorus against Tangela without the Eviolite. He goes to Medusa instead. Psychic still does less than U-turn. Here against Medusa, this thing, let's go to my low tick, defensive. Oh, if this thing's like Scarfed, am I fucked? If it's Scarfed? It could be. It could be Scarfed. Do I scout for Scarf? Do I scout for Scarf? Landorus is so nice still, but I don't think he's Scarf my Lodic. If he Scarf my Lodic, then like fine, he's got me. I think he's gonna go for a flip turn. I'm gonna go for a U-turn here. It is not Scarf. Okay. Now this thing is definitely in range of Earthquake, and it's Helmet. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. I can go to the Lorax. He's gonna flip turn. He's gonna flip turn here. Like, I want to keep Ants around. If he goes for a Scald on my Vikavolt, Scald does at most 676 points of health. It's a minimum, yeah, so a minimum roll kills me. I can go where Shifu. I'm risking the burn. Does that matter to me? He's gonna flip turn. 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 He needs momentum. Yeah, there's the flip turn. So he's going to go into Tangela now, which is fine. I don't think that my Vikavolt outspeeds, unfortunately. And if Tangela somehow has Sludge Bomb, does that kill me? It never does. It does 50 points health at most. So here's Banzai. Free Giga Drain. I can go Nacho Libre here. I don't need this Pokemon anymore. I don't need Nacho Libre anymore. Like, it's nice to have, I just don't need it anymore. It's weak, it's yeah. What are we gonna see here? Giga Drain? Leaf Seed. It's fine. Okay. It's my play Parting Shot here. What does he go into? He has not gone into the Kangaskhan yet. Let's go for the Parting Shot. If he loses this Pokemon, if he loses this Pokemon, then he has a really hard time with Landorus going forward, and it's gonna be tough for him. It's gonna be tough for him. Well, Parting Shot here. I don't think I revealed it yet. Goes for knockoff. He is intimidated. We take the hit, which is good. So he has knockoff, Leech Seed, Giga Drain. Knockoff, Leech Seed, Giga Drain. He's a -2 attack now, -1 special defense. So I think I go into Vikavolt here pretty freely. I can Roost up. I can go for a Volt Switch into... I mean... I think I Roost up, to be honest. How much does knockoff from Scizor do to me? Scizor, no investment against the Vikavolt. Knockoff does at most 45 points of health to me. I can go for the webs. I'm gonna go for the webs. I'm gonna switch out. Okay, in comes the Kang. This is annoying. This is annoying. Kangaskhan. Level 50. So, Body Slam will do enough to kill me, right? Pretty sure it will. If it's adamant, absolutely. It'll do... It's a roll if it's adamant. Do I think it's adamant? Probably not. Probably Jolly. If it's Jolly, it's 3 rolls to kill me. What do I go into here? If I go Incineroar on his... I mean, I have Fight Club still, which will, like, force it out with Drain Punch, so I'm not too worried. Let's go into this thing. I don't want to risk a roll and lose my my Vikavolt. And if for some reason he's not Scrappy, then we get the Intimidate off. So here's the Intimidate, and there's the Scrappy. Yep. And we're going to see a Body Slam here. Facade. Okay. So Facade definitely wouldn't have killed me. Facade does 49 points of health at the most. I can go Urshifu here. I can go Dark Knight as well. How much does Landorus take from Sucker Punch? 43. We're always out of range of Jolly. And this thing does not KO, unfortunately does not KO max HP. It does not KO max HP. I think here I can go into Fight Club. I went to Fight Club. And do I make a play? Do I make a play? Let's make a play. Let's make a play. Let's make a play. Let's go into Bonsai. Beautiful. Very, very good. That is so big for us. I can roost up here. Okay, I'm running low on time. I gotta start clicking fast. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't notice my time. 59 seconds, he has 6 minutes left? That's crazy. We're gonna switch out, we're gonna get our roost up. So in comes this thing, which is good. I can go for a Volt Switch on it. If it goes for Facade, it's taking 17%. I'm getting another like couple percentage of chip with the Volt Switch here, which is great. So let's go for the Volt Switch now. Very free. Volt Switch. Wow. I've been playing on Showdown too much. Too many land disconnects to make me like play on Showdown. I'm getting used to it and calcing way too much as well. I see a Protect. Okay, interesting. So Protect, probably Wish. Wish protects Assad. Another move. Okay. Okay. Wish, yeah, there it is. So I honestly, because of time, don't think I'm winning this game anymore. Don't think I'm winning this game anymore. It's unfortunate. What do I go into here? The Lorax. I go Landorus. Yeah. I mean, I go Landorus here, I think, because I can just go for a U-turn, and U-turn's gonna do a good chunk of damage to this thing. To max HP Kangaskhan, U-turn does 40 to 47. And it's leftovers too. We'll be at full HP. Let's go for the U-turn. Just go for that. Do I just go for Earthquake next time? I'm gonna lose this game. I'm gonna lose the game because of the timer. I fucked up. I fucked up royally. I royally fucked up. God damn it. That's U-turn, as we're gonna see a Wish. Half. It's a lot, it's just not enough. Let's go into you. Ants, I believe, is the play. God damn. Okay. There's the Wish. It's 2 wishes. I'm gonna lose this game. Damn it. Let's Bug Buzz here a bunch. That's so frustrating. Let's go for the Bug Buzz. Oh my god, he facaded here. Wow. We're not going to do enough, but still. We're going to chip him below half. He's going to be... like, if I went for a Volt Switch there, that'd be a good play for me. But, oh well. Oh, so close. So close. Let's go for the Volt Switch here. I don't have time. Fuck. Yeah, he protects. Volt Switch again. Let's go for the Volt Switch. I think my play, I'm going to go Lando. I'm going to click Earthquake. I'm then going to switch out into Vikavolt on the... because he's going to protect on the Earthquake, and I'm going to switch out. I lose this game. I lose this game. I'm so frustrated. I played well, and I just took too much time. Oh my god, my playoff hopes are going to be eliminated because I took the timer. That sucks. That really sucks. Ah! Let's get Earthquake here. I'm like mashing the A button. I'm mashing it as hard as I can. It's taking me 2 seconds to click my moves. Attacks, yep. Scouts. Tangled takes like nothing from this. Like I've got to switch out. Like I don't have enough time. I lose. Yeah. Let's go into Lorax here actually. Let's do that. He stayed and facaded me. He was gonna die to Earthquake. Looks like Moonblast. Stays in, probably going for a Wish. I'm gonna lose 4-0 to Timer. The fucking Timer. Oh my god. It's on me, but I'm so frustrated. Like, I'm in such a good position. I win this game. All I have to do is just keep chipping. But I'm gonna lose the Timer. 4-0-2. I was in complete control this entire game, and I lose the Timer. God damn it. Oh my god, I hate that. There's the Scizor. We're not gonna do enough with Moonblast plus Shadow Ball. Fuck me. God damn it. Do we see a Bullet Punch here? Do we see a Defog? Okay, U-turn. I'm so defeated right now. There's nothing I can do. He didn't outplay me. He did not outplay me. He went to Timer. I would be... I think, honestly, I could probably win this game 5-0 if there was no Timer right now. Let's see a Sucker Punch come out, baby. Let's see a Sucker Punch. We're going to see a Protect. Damn it. If he missed that, I think I had a chance still, funnily enough. Well, no, that's not true. I did not, no matter what happened, I did not have a chance. It was done. 3 HP left. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Our prep was good. Our prep was really good. We lost because of time, and that's on me. If I crit there, since his last move. The Tangela was so annoying, but fuck. Like, if that Kang was just a regular Spidef Kang without Wish, I think I had it too. I'm not gonna click another move. There's no point. Game's over. Yeah. That sucks. That sucks. When you click fast, you get an advantage. Didn't click fast, and I lost because of it. This season's been miserable, and the one time it's like, hey, I'm in a situation where it's a matchup that I feel so bad about. I felt terrible about this matchup. Scizor just outright completely shut down my entire team. And look, it basically did that. I couldn't break through it. But I was able to get rid of his offensive threat in Terrakion. I was able to get rid of his offensive threat in the, what is that thing called? In the Terrakion on Zygarde. But did not have enough. Did not have enough. So we're going to end up losing this game 4-0 because of timer. It's on me. It's on me. If I had U-turn over bulk up in this matchup, then I think this would have been easy as well, because every time this thing came in, I click U-turn, I get 130 base power, U-turn off on this thing, no Violite, it would have been so good for me, but did not. Wow. He had nothing. He had nothing for this team anymore. He had nothing, and he ended up coming out of the win because of my fucking mistakes. Whatever. Season's over. It's been tough. We had a bunch of really bad matchups this entire season. Defiant Galar Zapdos against a team with 1 flying resist. Defiant Thunderous against a team with, again, no answers for it because triple intimidates. I don't think I've ever played against that many Defiant users in one season back-to-back. Ever. The next time around, it was, again, that's just a tough matchup with Owen. I think we had a chance there. I just didn't play it that well. I didn't prep that well around Spec Latios. And this time here, I felt the matchup was terrible. I came in, did well to start, and then I fucked up. Anyways, shout out to our channel members, Liv, Eric, Zeke, Michael Brown, and Texas are level 1s. Texas is brand new, so shout out to Texas. Our level 2s are Crunch Games and Tone. Level 3s are going to be Sully and Jay Fuka. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.